Hey guys, Elite Equity here, and today we're going to talk about Cardano's Vasil hard fork. So, as you guys may or may not know, like tomorrow, aka September 22nd, is Cardano's Vasil hard fork. So, we're going to look into that, what that is, what that truly essentially does. You know, this is probably the next big thing right after Ethereum merge. So, like, we're going to look into that really. Let's look into it. So, right now, the price action for Cardano, they're around 43 cents, still up 1600% in the last 5 years. Like, imagine just buying it here 2 cents. It's just crazy. I have a friend that actually bought it at 5-6 cents, rode it all the way here, put 50K and made like around 2 million, and still didn't sell. He kept strong and he kept it here. He really believes in the future of Cardano, and he acts like as if his life hasn't changed. He just goes about his day. But so if we look in the yearly chart, it's down 79%, down 11% in 3 months, about 7% in a month. Wow, 9.7% in a week. And then today, 4.79%. So the day before the Vasil hard fork begins, down almost 5% Cardano. So, I mean, that's probably due to just Jerome Powell's rate hike that was announced today, 75 basis point, and just like the markets in general. If the stock market goes down right now, the crypto market's usually following it too, and risky assets tend to get hit a lot when, you know, stock market or when like, you know, rates rise, and, you know, risky assets, you know, go down during those times. So as we can see, like, you know, Cardano. So let's look into the Vasil hard fork upgrade, everything we need to know. So Cardano's blockchain is set for Vasil hard fork upgrade September 22nd. The upgrade will bring sweeping changes to the network, impacting transaction fees and speed. Okay, so that's a good thing. Hopefully, you know, this hard fork goes through. You know, any failed project, like if it fails, like obviously it's bad for Cardano. I mean, yeah, they can try again, but it'll be bad in the short term. If you're a long-term believer in Cardano, you know, obviously go for it. I'm personally, you know, I'll tell you what I am in the end. Vasil is considered by developers as the most extensive upgrade attempted to Cardano to date. Wow. So this is one of the most, you know, craziest update that Cardano is getting. So Cardano blockchain set for Vasil hard fork upgrade on September 22nd, named in honor of Cardano community member Vasil Saint Debov, who passed on in 2021. The much anticipated upgrade is expected to bring about sweeping changes to the network, impacting transaction fees, hopefully is lowered, speed, and decentralized application development. Founded by Charles Hoskin in 2015, Cardano is a peer-to-peer blockchain that aims to overcome common cryptocurrency issues in the areas of scalability, interoperability, and other regulatory dilemmas. Interoperability. So, transactions are settled via the network's native 88 token, now the 8th largest crypto asset by market capitalization, valued at $15.39 billion. So, Hoskin was also a co-founder of Ethereum. So, what is the Vasil hard fork upgrade? A hard fork represents a complete change to the network's protocol and creates a permanent divergence from the previous version of the blockchain, according to online financial dictionary Investopedia. Most recently, some miners on Ethereum opted to remain with the old version of the network when it merged on September 15th. They forked or split the Ethereum blockchain. Initially scheduled for June or July, the Vasil upgrade is part of Cardano's third development cycle designed to improve network capacity, lower transaction fees, and make transactions faster. It will bring a slew of major changes to the blockchain, making it more user/developer friendly for smart contracts and dApps development. Vasil is considered by developers as input-output global (IOG) as the most expensive upgrade attempted to Cardano to date, touching every layer of the network stack and fixing a lot of bugs. Wow, really good. Input-output is a development lab that helps maintain the Cardano blockchain. The final result of the update will signal an increase in the size of the block and give more space to data to be saved into each block and added to the ledger, says the Cardano Foundation, which oversees the development of blockchain. The significance of the improvements on blocks is to make transaction sizes smaller, which increases network throughput while cutting transaction fees, explained Tim Harrison, VP of Community and Ecosystem at IOG. According to Mazzari, it currently costs an average of 16 cents to send a transaction over the 88 blockchain, one of the lowest fees in the industry. Vasil is expected to make that even cheaper. Wow, so we can see the Vasil offer is really good. They're trying to lower transaction fees. It's going to be faster. It's one of the biggest upgrades Cardano's ever, like, literally had. As we can tell, it's a lot of upgrades, network capacity, you know, better, like, making decentralized applications. Wow. And, you know, the transaction speed is good. So now what we can tell, will Vasil upgrade, you know, affect 88 price? Yes, but it's hard to work out how exactly the asset will react. That's because Vasil is somewhat different, and that it is only the hard fork in the history of Cardano to occur during a bear market. That's one thing I never understood. The Ethereum merge happened during a bear market, and you know, obviously it's successful and it went through. I wonder why they did that. They did it during a bull market, you know, it would have risen up in price, but due to doing in a bear market, you know, it kind of tanked and it didn't do as well. But it doesn't matter if the business is performing and growing quarter after quarter and over quarter, and just, you know, doing good things, improving their, you know, scalability, you know, lowering transaction fee or whatnot, whatever they're doing, DApp, that's good long term. Long term, you'll be fine. It's just a bear market. That's how market cycles go. Price rally up to the upgrade, but later lost steam. Okay, so as we can tell from the Vasil, you know, hard fork upgrade, it's really good. You know, scalability, DApps, lower transaction fees. It's really good. So let's see what CoinDesk, what Cardano's highly anticipated Vasil hard fork will bring. Vasil delivers an upgraded version of Cardano's smart contract scripting language, Pluto's V2. Wow. So second version of their okay. This scaling upgrade will streamline the process of sharing information about newly created blocks among network participants by ensuring that blocks can be propagated across the network well within 5 seconds after their creation. Wow. So this is crazy. This is actually a really big deal for the Cardano network and the Cardano blockchain. And as we can see, you know, Cardano's been there since, you know, when Bitcoin, Ethereum, like since I remember 2017, that massive bull run, everyone thought it was fake. You know, this was like a pump and dump and it was going crazy. Bitcoin going to 20K, you know, Cardano was going crazy. And what was Cardano at? Let's see here. All time. It ran up to almost 1.11. Wow, $1.11. It's technically, it's at 43 cents right now. But yeah, so it's a top 10 crypto of all time. It's very well known. It has, you know, massive followers. Like we check stock Twitch, it has 114,000 people watching it, so it shows like the future and shows people really supporting it. But to now give really my opinions, it's at a $14 billion market cap, 14.8 essentially, and I'm not a big fan of Cardano, to be honest with you. Like it just doesn't hold the value that Bitcoin and Ethereum has. Like I feel like I just, like seriously, like I just know so much more about Bitcoin. It's one of the first movers, you know, within the Lightning Network. It's very like you know, the stock to flow model shows like it's gonna go up. The, you know, Bitcoin halving coming up. It's just basic supply and demand, digital gold. You know, once people say regulation is bad, but like I never understood that for crypto. But I never understood that because for Bitcoin and, you know, other cryptocurrencies, regulation is good. When you have regulations, big institution wants to invest in. They want to invest. They trust it more. It's more trustworthy. So I do believe it's going to have a massive adoption from institutions, pension funds, and, you know, Fidelity accepts it. They want to make like a 401k off of it, retirement account off of it. You know, BlackRock, you know, one of the biggest asset management companies, literally, you know, supports Coinbase and so they can offer crypto to their clients. So I'm really bullish on Bitcoin. You know, I'll have a separate video on that. And then Ethereum as well, you know, is doing well. Like Vitalik knows what he's doing. There's a, you know, thoughtful and smart leader behind it. You know, the Ethereum merge was successful. Most, you know, DApps are going to go through Ethereum. Like, you know, most decentralized applications are going to go through Ethereum. I truly believe that. With 153 billion market cap, it's going to do well, you know. I think this is like, I compare Bitcoin to like the Apple of crypto, and I believe Ethereum is like the Microsoft of crypto. You know, number 1 and 2 cryptos. It's like comparing to number 1 and 2 stocks in the stock market. So I believe long term these are fine. So I'm a heavy investor in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So yeah, but in terms of Cardano, like really from the price action, you can see it's going down. You know, it's a bear market. There's no price stability going on in throughout the markets, you know, whether it be crypto or stocks. So you know, leave your comments down below if you guys have any other sight into Cardano. Like, you know, maybe inform me. Like I want to make this into a community. I might not know too much about it, but I do definitely want other opinions why Cardano might be the one, and stuff like that. You know, I love to read stocks, so it's such a funny, like, you know, people just want to make money here. Some people are bearish, bullish. But yeah, you know, Cardano, we'll see the future for it. Let's see if it can, you know, stand the test of time. I believe Bitcoin and Ethereum will stand the test of time. And yeah, we'll go from there. And that's basically Cardano Vasil hard forks. I'll leave the links to these articles below. You know, if it's successful, hey, Cardano has it's in the top 10 crypto, so it can do really well. So, but if it's not, you know, I have to look into it. What's going to happen tomorrow? It's literally tomorrow. From what it's looking, lower transaction fees, you know, fast, like the apps will be more built on in transaction costs, network scalability, transaction speeds. Like, we'll see what happens. This is obviously long-term good for Cardano. And but yeah, but I believe just the Bitcoin, Ethereum, like all the pension funds, all, like, you know, all companies, they just love Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's hard. Institutions are going to love buying these. They're going to think like every other cryptocurrency are more risky assets. And think about it, 350 billion and 153 billion market cap compared to like these, like 50, 100, 6, 5, 1 billion. Like, it's going to be hard to catch up to these two. These are just going to keep going up long term. So very bullish on these two. But yeah, leave your comments down below. What do you guys think of Cardano? That's it for today. Elite Equity out.